remember, I didn't grow up. I wasn't born.
Me
I
neither.
was born in time of flowers.
Me
I'll bring a book. I'll bring a few good books, and I'll sit there
books
if
for
I have
me.
to.
No, but
Yeah.
that's what,
I'll draw. I'll bring a puzzle.
not
I'm not interacting with outside world. It's not internet. It's not. That's
Exactly.
what you said.
Yes.
not to reveal
Does that
your
include
ages,
the
but this was
TV, I guess,
couple
too?
days.
But it hasn't. That hasn't.
You guys are not accustomed to a certain
I'm
lifestyle.
custom.
No.
I
You didn't even know. I'm not a puzzle.
Okay.
I was gonna puzzle earlier. See, I told you, man, that I was working on a puzzle.
I don't keep because you.
I
I know. And
Yeah.
so
We don't even have the phone beside each other.
and I'm by myself.
So
If we don't know our one.
so
Yeah,
resoundingly,
I don't hang on to my
you
phone when I go home.
can do it.
Yeah,
It's not a matter of I can.
There's-
It's not a matter of
Call
I
me.
can do three. It's can you? Why would you want to do one and two? Like, would it make sense? Okay, you go to prison for.
I want to go to prison.
I know the big bad bold man gangster man would be like, I'm not. So you want to touch me?
Yeah.
Deal with
It's only 3 days.
Yeah, it's only 3 days. Yeah, all they need is 3 minutes to find your little punk ass and make you.
What and all, it's a
Make
whole
you
bunch
one
of
of
people.
their women, right? That's what they're gonna do. Okay, you don't know what prison you're going to. You don't know how they're gonna choose.
You don't know which
This
people.
is where you're going to prison.
Yeah.
Now, the Pepper X, after the first day, your insides are done. Your body is worn
Hospital.
out. You can pause all you want with that line. I don't care. Right? It is done. Your belly and everything is done. You're finished.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
It's red flames coming out. Literally, is going to be coming out. Of you.
Listen, you're the hold on. You're the one that's always bragging. Well, I could eat anything hot.
I love pepper.
I love pepper. I love pepper. That's for me. That's for you.
No, I ain't doing that.
But it's for me. It's for
And
me.
you can-
I'm doing it
And
today.
as you get older, it gets harder to digest
The man didn't even
and to heal.
give you a proper drink. He said water, not even milk.
Yeah, like come on. With sugar.
What even
What's
more?
the sugar in
Today's
it?
economy, you're getting water still.
And,
You know?
and between all three, the third one, I've lived through not having.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe not no phone, but it's a home phone.
Mm.
Even then, you can't always be on the phone, so you didn't have a phone. It
Yeah.
was your parents' phone. Okay, good point. TV you had, but again, you were limited at certain times. You know, it was maybe one TV, two TVs, but your parents again probably ran that. And internet, yeah, we've done no internet apps. I know we can't go outside and play or whatever, but again, got books, got a puzzle.
And you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks, spread it out properly. I'll figure it out. Sleep, enough sleep is gonna quiet.
Oh yeah.
So, Becky, your answer is also 3.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking because my
Your job, you have to. By the way, you guys have to consider your
because
job.
that's why
I'm
I'm
good at
starting
my
to
job.
think because
I'm good.
my TV is controlled by the box, which is controlled by internet, and then my work laptop, everything is internet, right?
No, you don't have a job.
Can you
Anyway.
find alternatives rather than using electronics? Like, can you get away with this for 2 weeks?
I mean, I'd have to work, so that means I have to come out of the house and go to the office all the time. But
Found your loophole. That's in my home.
Mm.
Outside,
Come on.
Ah,
Come on, bro.
I'm not a job. Job has nothing to do with my home.
Max.
If I'm locked in a home, I got 2 weeks. I use like 2 weeks vacation, so I have my job still.
So you
Uh-huh.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Because all of a sudden now, I got a job I got to worry about.
Yeah.
But yet, I'm going to prison for 3
You're
days.
right.
I'm
You're
not
right.
fired.
Fired.
I'm in prison.
You're done.
So
You're
you
done.
have no job.
So the answer.
Box side is done.
Done.
So you're not going to work.
Done.
So the answer is
So you have no job regardless.
if your
3 still saves you.
if your significant other came to you and said, "I need you to prove how much you love me," and you have to do option number 3, you'd be okay. Just let
Now,
me
he
find
said
out.
that to choose.
Let me
to save
find
your
out when
life.
my 2 week. Let me find out when my 2 week vacation is.
the thing is, you shouldn't have to prove that should be done.
Yes, of course.
That should be done like
Like you
consistently.
don't have to.
And like
push the scenario.
each day, it should be done in
course.
different ways to show that you love that
100%.
person, right? You don't have to have this proof. You know, it should be done in your actions and your words
Mhm.
daily, like day to day in different ways, right? So,
In the spirit of doing a game show, and the host said you have
Yeah.
to do one of the 3.
okay.
It's resounded. We all agree that it would be number
3.
3. First,
Mm-hmm.
no electronics. We live in a new generation. Thank God. We grew up in a new generation, so that's why number 3 would be easier for us.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Next random. I guess you could kind of consider it a relationship topic, but more a personal topic. Kind of sort of.
This one is kind of. All right, sure. Go ahead.
Real quick, we'll go through it real quick. Real quick, rank in order your most challenging to least challenging
For for the person, the individual.
for the individual, yes.
Okay.
So, which of these would you say is your top priority as far as the role that you play to the least important? And I'll list them off. Number one. I don't.
Okay, my
this-
memory,
I
my
won't.
memory
I
is
won't say
bad
number.
though,
I
you know
won't
that,
say number. I
right?
won't say number one.
Y'all know that, right? My memory is bad, so I ain't gonna
So I'll
remember.
say it again. So,
Okay.
being a strict follower of your faith and practicing beliefs, or playing your role as a significant other to your partner, or being a parent, aunt, niece, or lastly, waking up each day to do your job.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
you
say
see, you
number
said
one is the
you
Yeah,
said
now
most
that you said it this
challenging
way, I would say number one.
one.
and important are
Yeah.
two different things.
Okay, so which is the most? Forget important. Which is the most challenging?
Challenge.
Mhm.
Which is the most
Okay.
challenging?
I'll
Okay.
say faith.
Yeah.
What's the
Then
most challenging?
parenting, yeah. Faith.
Okay, now why is faith
Well,
the most challenging?
number one, you know, like you can't be perfect. That's you can't be perfect, but
Mhm.
each day, if you're trying to like uh, get souls, for instance,
Mhm.
you like to get people to follow what your belief is,
Mhm.
right? They're going to be watching you, so it's very challenging to be perfect.
Got you.
Okay, so you have to like walk faith, showing others, right, what God is about. And it's very challenging in this society and this world
Mhm.
because there's so many distractions.
We live in a very secular world.
That's right.
So-
And there's a way of living,
Mhm.
which, man, like I said, it's very, very impossible.
Same thing. I agree with her. The faith is the most, for me, it is a top thing and it's the most challenging. Because on one hand, without God, I wouldn't be here now sitting with you guys, and I wouldn't have been able to have gone through what I've gone through because God got me through it and continues to provide and protect me, and prevent me from doing things that a normal person that's outside of God would do. Certain things they tend to turn to certain things, so like drugs and other people and sex and in relationships and stuff like that. Can of worms. So then the other aspect of it is also it's hard and challenging because you're set apart from people around you. But then I also hope by my actions and what I do, they will be curious and want to know, and then I can share the faith then and lead them to God too.
So you would okay. So I'll be most okay. So going
it's
back,
hard.
so I'll go back to both. of
It's
you.
hard.
Then what would be the least challenging?
Say it again.
So we've eliminated number one as being the least, but that's the most. So the remaining ones are playing your role as a significant other, being a parent, aunt, niece, or waking up each day to do your job. Of those three, then which is the least challenging?
The release is waking up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
because the other two are very hard as well.
Parenting will be second
Might have to
for
disagree
me.
with you. Okay.
Parenting will definitely be the second one. It's just the same as
hard.
the first one.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
No.
And for you, sorry.
No.
Yeah, even though I'm not parent, but I can imagine I was a kid once, so I understand and how it is, and it's very hard.
Gotcha.
You know how you guys do that, and then I have nieces, I have a niece, and I have nephews, so it is rough, especially in this society. So that would be challenging for me.
Mhm.
And then there was another one that was challenging. Oh, the partner aspect too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Listen, partner, cooking food, I'm good.
Mm,
Food and you know what? That's it.
I hear
That's
you,
it.
but
That's all I need.
No, I need no more of that.
I
You gotta
know.
cuddle me a little bit. No?
that too. But then I would need him to also help too.
Yeah,
It can't just be all on me.
obviously.
No, he
For
does
sure.
something though.
Yeah.
But you get it? Okay.
DJ H2O, what do you got?
All right. So since you're saying challenge, like I take it as something hard to do for you to do.
That's right.
So I'll say for the most challenging would be 4, depending on like if it's something waking up each day to do your job.
That's what I
If it's a job you don't want, because
I love my job, by the way. So,
yeah, I like my job,
somebody put
but not everyone has a job that they want
Hold on
to
there.
do.
I love my job.
I like my job too. You like your job? Yeah.
We both love our jobs.
But
Thank God for
but the thing is, if you had a choice, that wouldn't be your job,
100%.
right?
100%.
And everyone has to do a job they don't want to do, and you gotta do this every day whether you have to make an excuse to yourself to why you need to do that. I know you got family and all that, but I'm saying outside of that, at a certain point, sometimes that can't even that may weigh on you and be like, I don't even know if that can keep me. Like, I don't want to get up to do this.
I mean, we all agree that we've had those days where you just don't want to go.
Yeah, but it's like it's more like
But-
it's mandatory. It's the norm.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's the most challenging because it's not your choice to where you're going, right? You had to pick a job, but if you had the choice in the job you want to do, it ain't any of those.
Or you wouldn't be working. You wouldn't be working at all. Like
Yeah,
to work.
that too, right? With
Work.
like now with religion, that's different,
Busy.
right? That's
Yeah.
different. It depends on how you are with religion, right? I'm here and there. Like I believe in God and all that stuff, but there's certain things I don't really line with and all that. So it's not really a challenge to me to like I know what not to do, like the major things not to do. You know what I mean? The challenge would be maybe the little things, right? When I say major, I mean like don't kill someone, don't steal, like those major, the 10 Commandments, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like there's little things that yes, those are challenges.
Yeah.
But that's you can choose when you want
Your growth.
to
Your growth.
tackle that challenge.
Yeah.
Right?
It depends on your growth.
You should tackle, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. And most of the time, it'll affect you in a sense, right? So that all depends on the person and your significant other and your child. Again, hopefully, the choice you made is a choice that you wanted. You know what I mean? So
You're also
I don't think
have
it's
to live with it.
yeah,
And you don't
but-
want to have resentment or regrets.
right. And to me, it's a challenge if you do choose the wrong person. Then obviously it's gonna be a challenge. But if you chose the right person and you want to have children, it's challenging, but it's something you prepared yourself for, you want to do, and it's a kind of an accepted challenge. Not everything that comes of it you want, but most of it is kind of an accepted challenge if you want to be a parent
I
or
mean,
in a relationship.
is-
That's just how I see it.
is
right?
it wrong to say that it's a challenge?
No.
Okay.
I don't
Because
think
I'm
that's what I
pretty
said,
sure
it depends on who you are and where you are in life. Some of them, that's why I said the job one for me, not that I don't like my job, but if I don't want to go to work, I can't just not go to work. You got to call in. You got to make sure you can take a day off or whatever it is. You got to make sure these things are happening, right?
Yeah.
So for some people, again, like who are doing what they want to do, you know what I mean? I'm not going to just make it seem like it's the big glamorous job. Someone could be doing a small job and that's what they want to do. To them, waking up every day to do it is easy, right? And to them, the parent might be a child because they didn't want to be a parent, but they got to because the religion in them that now they got a challenge with is telling them you need to take care of this child. Even if you didn't want them, you need to take care of this child. So it all depends on where you are in life to me,
That's a good answer.
right? So that's how I look at it.
I think for me, I would have to choose number one.
Okay.
That would be a strict following for the country.
Mhm.
The reason why I chose number one is that I've with my eyes more open these days and considering the world, that if you're really in tune to see what's going around in the world right now, there's so many things that we're getting booked on, so many distractions, so many things to keep them. And I think it's done purposely and systematically.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
Systematically, right?
Yeah.
And I really do feel that the world that we live in right now is programmed to keep us oppressed, right? So unless you really do have a strong faith and you have a strong belief, I really do feel that this world can tear you down. And if you don't open up your eyes and if you just think that everything that's happening around you is normal, you're gonna get a rude awakening, right? And unless, like, my belief and my strength and my faith is sometimes wavers, admittedly, and sometimes I'll be like, yo, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to my family? Why is this happening to us in the world? Why is this happening to my job? Right? And I'll struggle with those questions. So that's why I feel as if number one is something that is a challenge that me personally, that I'm dealing with every single day. So for that would be my number one. My least challenging. My least challenging. I feel that this is going to be a wrong answer no matter what. I would say, well, let me break it down like you did. I like the way that you broke it down. So, as far as being a parent, um, that's least challenging because I find the love that I have for my kid just makes it easier, right?
Yeah.
I find that the connection I have with my kids makes it easier. If they were 24/7 problematic, then hell yes, it would be a challenge.
Yeah.
If I had problem
Yeah.
pickers, you know what I mean? But because of the personalities that they have, I wouldn't consider that the least the the hardest. Sorry. Um, Playing your role as the significant other to your partner. As you grow in a relationship, I find it a little bit more easily. That's me personally.
Mhm.
I think at the beginning of stages, you're still trying to feel each other out. You're trying to get to know each other, and you run into some obstacles. You run into some problems, some issues. That's when it may become a challenge. But as you get older and you get to know each other, dying old, certain nuances you just kind of throw under the rug, and you learn to deal with them when you get along, right? So for me, that gets a little bit more easier.
Yeah.
So I think, and then waking up to your job each day.
That's his number 2.
I don't say that's my job. Let me introduce
Ay,
my
ay.
job.
Ay, ay,
Plug
ay.
number
We all
1.
love our jobs.
Ay, ay.
I want to make sure I'm secure in my position. But at this age, I don't know if your knees are creaking. I don't know if you guys are experiencing some back pain.
Still balling though, so you know, gotta
Shout,
try to keep them young.
shout out to Amazon for that.
Trying to keep them functioning.
Shout out to Amazon for the ankle massages that I bought.
That I don't do. Yeah.
My stretching.
Yeah. I
Amen.
gotta start trying to do that.
Amen.
So even like if I'm at work,
Yes.
Just do a little something. Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
So that would be number 2. Waking up to do. As far as the least, I think to be honest with you, being a parent, I think to me that sounds it's a little bit easier because of the connection. So.
I don't know. I mean, you have to like be a role model. You gotta make sure you're doing things
and
right.
remember, there's different
And
stages.
they're watching you,
Of
and
course.
as they get older, remember, you're still you have not reached a stage of where you're like
There's different stages.
certain age
I'm
and
not trying to be
trying to
negative.
you know.
But you also have
I'm
to
not trying to be negative.
go ahead. Yeah.
There's different stages ahead. I'm not trying to be
Of
negative.
course.
I'm just being disgusting and being honest. And they're
100%.
yours for life. So
100%.
no matter what stages you go through,
Mhm.
even if at my age, my mom still, and I appreciate it. I love my mom and I thank God for my parents, but they're with you for life. So there is different stages that you haven't encountered yet. I pray that God continues to cover you guys and everything and your kids and everything. But don't forget that. That's coming.
Okay, let me ask you
And
something.
then there's also different stages. Sorry, there's also different stages of their characters. So you know, like, yeah, we might have a good one, but you don't know
Mhm.
what could come up. Suppose you
And
have
that's true.
oh,
I thought I would
I
never do
mean,
certain things, and I ended up in things that I never thought that I would be. And they always said, you know, Becky doesn't do this. Becky doesn't do that.
But see that's
And that was another set of pressure on me too, because I had to be the perfect person, you know.
but that's the part we gotta remember. And this is what I try and do with my kids. Like, yo, we were your age. Take out the times and stuff, you still go through the same emotions through the stages of life. It's just what's bringing those emotions is totally different. But you got to remember at that certain time, like, okay, yeah, your kid's doing this and they're not listening to you, but you got to remember, yo, I kind of didn't want to. Like, I know I listened. You may not, you know, you had you had questions too, but in our time we weren't allowed to ask them, all right? And we do that now sometimes. You know, like don't ask questions, but sometimes, oh, they just want to know. And if you let them know, maybe the next time they won't. Now, if they continue to do it, that's when you got to get like this. I told you why you're still doing this, right? But if you don't tell them, and they're like, why can't I do this? Just don't do it.
So
I still don't know why I can't do it. I'm curious. I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm curious. So you gotta sometimes, as I say, sometimes you just gotta let them learn. After a while, if you see them continuously not listening, sometimes it's touch the stove then. And I'm not meaning they're still the stuff, but you get what I'm saying. Like you're gonna have to feel it to understand. Do not touch the stove, like I've been telling you. It's going to burn. It will hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let's look at that.
All good answers. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think any of them are wrong. But every day, I guess it depends on the individual. We all face challenges, and any one of these can be your number one. And let's be serious. It all depends on what category you fall in. But yeah. Next topic. Do you have one, or do you want to move on to the next one?
Well, are you ready?
I have the what would you do?
It's up to you.
I have the what would you do scenario.
Oh my gosh. What, how much time you got, bro?
We got 40 minutes.
40?
Well, 35 minutes. We'll have to go. I said it 7:20. We can
If you, but we can already
no, do the challenge.
the memory shot. By the time you get to this part, she's not gonna remember the first half of what you said.
We can do this.
So long. It's so long, but I don't mind.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, we'll run through it really, really quick. All right? You ready, Becky?
It's a scenario.
Sure?
So what would you do scenario? So don't worry.
Ready?
It's not really a right or wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it really quickly. You gotta pay attention, okay? Okay, real quick. You're in a casino and you're waiting to interview your lifelong hero, favorite entertainer / idol. This will be your first ever interview, and it's guaranteed to skyrocket your career as a journalist. Your best friend has a job as a dealer at a poker table which your idol is playing at. Your friend tells you of a plan that you need to be involved in order to have the interview afterwards with your idol. Your role is to tell your idol when to bet high or fold through a hidden earpiece after you see everyone's hand on a CCTV camera in the bathroom. Are you with me so far?
Sorry, question. Can you make him do it over? Do it over.
What you're talking about?
No, don't worry. I can take it.
No, we'll do it over real quick. We'll do it. I'll run it through. Okay. So, what would you do scenario real quick? You're in a casino and you're waiting to interview your lifelong hero, favorite entertainer / idol. This will be your first ever interview, and it's guaranteed to skyrocket your career as a journalist. Your best friend has a job as a dealer at a poker table, which your idol is playing at. Your friend tells you of a plan that you need to be involved in order to have the interview afterwards with your idol. Your role is to tell your idol when to bet high or fold through a hidden earpiece after you see everyone's hand on a CCTV camera in a back room. Should you follow through with the plan, once your idol reaches the planned total winning of 100K, you and your friend will each get 20,000 each. And this is after you guys leave the casino. It should be noted, though, that the casino has an anti-cheat line where you can call them in and say, listen, these people are cheating. I want a reward. The reward is $50,000 for basically snitching on your idol and snitching on your friend. Now, your three choices are, do you talk your friend out of it, which will result in you getting no interview with your idol? You walk away and you don't tell the casino. You wash your hands. Number two, you snitch. You pocket that 50K and bounce. Or number three, you go along with the plan. Go. Who wants to go? Who wants to go first?
I don't know first.
Okay, go.
It'll be one. Like, everyone.
One is
Talk